boneless pork loin roast, stuffed with prosciutto, provolone, spinach, roasted red pepper. We're gonna make a nice little sauce in that pot as well too. Now it's time for the pork loin. Now we want to open this up so we're able to roll it. The most important thing, if you don't feel comfortable doing it at home, ask one of our butchers. They'll be more than happy to roll this out for you too. So now we've got it all the same size, the same thickness, which is going to make sure for even cooking. We go ahead and keep this fat side down. So we're going to flip it back over here, and this is the part we're going to fill. But first thing we want to do is take some salt and pepper, or any other kind of seasoning you like, and just really season in here. And now is when we're going to add our prosciutto and our provolone. And you're not making a sandwich here. You're not looking to stack it high. Just one layer to give it that flavor. Now we're going to add our roasted red pepper. You want to work it a little bit, leave a little gap at the edge, because when you start rolling it out, things are going to push its way out. And you can put in your spinach two different ways. You can blanch it and put it in there, or put it in raw like we're going to do. Again, blanching and putting it in there is great, but you don't got the time. And the way that I always do it, just put it in raw like this. Just kind of pile it up as much as it'll fit. It'll really cook down in there, so if you pot up a little heavier, it's okay. Butcher's twine. Slide it underneath and just tie a knot. They have special knots, you know. I just like going with the old traditional knot just to keep it closed. The next one, I'm just doing slip knots here, not even tying it. Just take it, kind of pull it. Take it, pull it towards you again. And this is just to hold it together when we're searing it and cooking it. So when you're serving it to people, now that we've got that all set, it's time to sear. I'm going to start by adding some olive oil to our hot pan. I'm going to wait till we get some viscosity in there and it gets a little warm, even like just a touch of smoke. Just because when we're going to put it on there, it's really going to cool off the pan. Make sure when you put it in, nice and gentle, fat side down first. And be patient with this part too. This is not the time to just keep turning it and turning it. You want to get that good sear, getting that good fond in the bottom of your pot, so when you build that sauce is going to have some great flavor in it. So we're going to go ahead and turn it about 90 degrees. And you can see the great color we've got on that side already. Looking for a nice golden brown. You're going to pop it in the oven to about 350, about 45 minutes. And so before we turn it that last time to get the other side we didn't get, we're going to add our onions in there too to kind of get everything going together. Beautiful golden color on it. You got the fat coming off the pork loin. The olive oil kind of protecting the onions here. Smells absolutely amazing. And once we're all set with this last side, we're going to turn it back so it's fat side up. And we're going to pop it in the oven. That's it. I like having a nice juicy pork, and so I like cooking it a little under and letting it rest and just rise up in temperature. So we're going to take it, make the sauce real quick. We're going to add a little bit of our chicken stock to this. So we've added a little bit of herbs too, some rosemary, some sage. All of it's included in the recipe. Now I see it's gotten nice and thick. There's going to be so much flavor in this sauce for you. Find your gravy boat. I leave the onions in for me, but I know that the people aren't a big fan. Go ahead and strain that out. And let's hold it over and slice it and see what it looks like. All right, so our pork loin's been rested. You want to let it rest for a good 15-20 minutes to get all those juices to come back in. But once it's rested, just look how beautiful that looks. What a great presentation for your holiday table, for your dinner table. And then I love just adding a little pomegranate for a little bit of red, and it'll give a nice bite to your dish. Super simple, super easy, super tasty stuffed pork loin.